Here's my quick playthrough guide for the new treasure map vs Spandam. Versus the Intrusion battle we are going to use Bone Clay as our captain and Carrot Wanda as our friend captain, entering on Carrot. For our other dual unit, Nami and Carrot, another treasure map legend, we want to enter on Nami and we want to have that unit alongside Hina in the bottom row, so they are the ones that will get blown away in the preemptive of stage 3. Before that though, in stage 2 these are the units that we want to use. We are going to super swap Nami to Carrot and also activate her to remove burn, block slots and get chain boundaries. Then we want to activate Hina to remove the rest of the defense up and also increase our damage for a very easy time versus the stage 2 miniboss. We attack and simply proceed. You don't need any specific support, you can use your best stat boosters, and because we are only going to have 4 units to attack in the final stage through the damage reduction, I am using the whale sharks to make perfects easier to hit. What we are going to do after the preemptive is activate Treasure Map Jimbe. He will resist Special Bind, remove it from everyone, remove Paralysis as well, and provide a color affinity boost for Bone Clay, who we are going to activate next, make a Strength and Cerebral unit to be boosted by Carrot Wanda, and activate his super type. He will provide us with a Chain Lock, a full board of matching slots, and a base attack boost as well. Then we are going to super swap Carrot to Wanda to have color advantage and activate them, and overall we are going to get an attack boost, an ore boost, and the ability for their attack to ignore the damage reduction completely. Finally, we are going to activate Arlong's special, and now it is time to attack, starting with Jimbe, then Bone Clay, Arlong, ending on Carrot Wanda to clear the quest. Versus Fukuro, the main thing you need is the new super evolution of Wayne or Law and Treasure Map Jimbe in your team. You can just use Law as friend captain, it will be absolutely fine. And the first thing we want to do is activate Jimbe, who can resist Special Bind and remove it, alongside Paralysis once again, and then Law for end of turn damage to deal with resilience. He can manipulate slots if you don't have Wayne slots, and also increase our damage to super easily defeat Fukuro for the end of turn damage to help us clear the quest. Versus Ikaros, I was supposed to use Memories of the Straw Hat's Luffy as friend captain, but because I could not find him for this video, I am going to use 10th Anniversary Ace, who will essentially also help us regain our specials in the final stage. Luffy would do the same through his super special. We want to super swap Carrot Wanda and then activate their special for an attack boost, an ore boost, and to allow their attack to ignore the enemy's damage reduction. Then we activate Ace or Luffy for matching slots and more damage. And then come our crewmates, which are just essential to either give Luffy, if you are using him as friend captain, his super special, and increase the Carrot Wanda damage. So overall, we can easily have enough damage through the damage reduction to clear the quest. Versus Sasaki, we are going to use Memories of the Straw Hat's Nami as friend captain, and Treasure Map Legend Carrot Nami as our own captain, entering on Carrot. In the final stage, friend captain Nami will resist Paralysis, and then we want to super swap Carrot to Nami, and then we want to activate her special to manipulate all of the block slots, remove the bind, and reduce Special Bind. Then comes the special of our friend captain to completely remove Special Bind, increase our damage, and provide us with the full board of tandem slots to break Sasaki's barrier. Her super type, if you have access to it, which is definitely beneficial to increase the damage with a conditional attack boost, and then you can activate more specials for more damage from your crewmates if you want to. Break the barrier, try to attack with color advantage if possible, and defeat the boss. Versus Senor Pink, we have a pretty tricky battle, and we need some support to deal with one turn of damage reduction because Franky can only remove 5 out of 6 when at maximum level limit break. So I am using limited rare recruit Q Carrot support on Christmas Nami. All of the Straw Hats in this team are maximum level limit break, and it is necessary for Sanji, Nami and Franky, and we are going to activate Nami first to remove the burn and gain a damage reduction shield. Then comes the special and then super type of our friend captain, either Bone Clay or Robin. both units can provide a set chain, either with a chain lock from Bon Clay or chain boundaries from Robin that will not activate the interruption of the boss. Then we can freely activate Sanji twice to remove 2 turns of damage nullification because a Luffy is in the group. After Sanji comes Pirate King Adventures Blackbeard, who will remove the 1 remaining turn of damage nullification, and then Franky to remove the 5 remaining turns of damage reduction. If you are using support Viola, the Psy version, on Sanji for example, you need to hit a perfect on him to remove the 1 remaining turn, it is fine. Luffy will also increase your damage, and the same goes for the friend captain, and then we super easily defeat Senor Pink and survive the damage. Versus the main boss, Spandam, we are going to use Halloween Koala as captain, and the friend captain will be the trusty Nami Karina entering on Karina. A very important support for this team is Treasure Map Rare Recruit Int Hyogoro on Luffy, who will help us alongside Nami Karina to completely remove Threshold in the final stage, so he's definitely very helpful. In stage 2, Arlong resists the stun, and then because he cuts our HP can remove it from the rest of our crewmates. We want to activate PKA Mihawk after that to deal with the damage reduction and get an ore boost. Then Hina to deal with attack down and increase our damage even further. And finally, we also can super swap Karina to Nami for more damage and better slots to easily defeat Fukuro and proceed to face off versus Spandam. Our Captain Halloween Koala can completely resist the special rewind on all units because of her captain ability, and then we want to activate Treasure Map Legend Luffy first. He will manipulate all of the paralysis slots, increase our damage, and as I mentioned, Treasure Map Rare Recruit Hyogoro support will activate, reducing Threshold by 2 turns. Then we want to activate Halloween Koala to get a color affinity boost and increase the damage coming from our dex units. And finally we want to swap back to Karina and activate her side of the special to increase our damage even further, but more importantly to deal with the remaining threshold. Make certain to hit your perfects, increase your chain, the Arlong chain boost helps, and on your dex units, and clear the quest to complete the treasure map. These are all of my teams and strategies for it, and as you saw I didn't use the new Franky as friend captain, simply because I wasn't sure if he would be easy to find or not, but if you do find him, you can just adjust some of the teams and squeeze him in for more points if you please to do so. Hopefully you found the video helpful though. If you did, leave a like, I would really appreciate it, and as always, thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.